Good morning, good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. Welcome to My Time to Journal, an untrained person playing with lots of art supplies and having fun. Join me. Good morning, good morning. It's actually an action-packed weekend coming up here. Children, our grandchildren, and friends of theirs, hers. All right. Let's see what we can come up with for today. I'm trying to find pages that I haven't done yet. Oops, done that one. Oh, let's flip it over. Oh, I don't have to cover this one up. That's the first one we did. This lady this is going to be rough. She is actually on a break right now on YouTube. I can't remember what her name was. Lori Marie. She does a ton of super mixed media stuff. Lori Marie Jenkins. But she's on her way to be moving to Costa Rica from California. They're retiring down there, and then she'll pick up her art again. But so she's on a break, but she's got lots and lots of videos out there. So this obviously needs a little bit of mixed media vibe. Now she does something what she calls underpants, which I think she got in trouble for a while on YouTube for. But somehow the algorithm figured it all out that she was talking about under layers. So we're going to call them under layers. This might be a way to use some scraps, actually. She always comes up with a cool image. She uses a lot of Stabilo, which we have right here, a big thick one. Lori Marie Jenkins. All right, let's put her in our book. One of my viewers says she has family that lives in Hannibal. That is so cool. Or is from there. I'm not going to say who it is because I don't have permission to say that. But cool. Yesterday was Mark Twain. So, Lori Marie Jenkins. Let's put her last name on here. Tons of mixed media. She does a lot of the boxes and things like that, like Tim Holtz does. She uses a lot of his products. But she does a lot of her own too, which is cool. Okay, here we go. Okay, well, I pulled out all this paper from my junk drawer in hopes of using a good bit of it. Future self says, no, you didn't use hardly any of it, but maybe you need to do more of this so you can use this kind of stuff up more and more and more. I pulled out a couple things that I want to make a lantern altered book. I don't know how, but anything that looks like a lantern or is a lantern, I'm kind of setting aside. So I pulled one of those out. I love that right there. A lot of this is that old magazine that I had that was interior decorating, and it was all natural products. And there's a lot of wood, there's a lot of black, and a lot of fibers, plant fibers, like woven baskets and things. I've used this over and over again. If I ever get my hands on another one of those things, it's pure gold. So I'm kind of separating this into warm, darks, and black. And I've come to the conclusion that I have way too much stuff. Hello, it's Friday. I say this like 5 times a week now. Way too much stuff. And sometimes that's a hindrance. But we're going with it. We're not going to beat ourselves up. We're working on it. It's just taking a very long time. So I'm using matte medium. And Lori Marie Jenkins does a lot of altered books. She has layers and layers and layers on things, and sometimes her books are only 3 or 4 pages because they are so thick, which to me just blows my mind. But if you keep putting this stuff on, layers and layers and layers, and you're not going for what's underneath at all, maybe the top layer out of 9 or 4 or 5 at least, then you might use up some of this stuff. But I kind of like the green circles. Of course, you know me and my circles. I can't get away from them. And then there's that little tiny piece of paper that has circles on it, which it's just so hard for me to stay away from circles. And here's the edge of a basket with circles on it. You know, me and my curves, I guess because I'm curvy. Maybe that's why. Oh, I'm brilliant. It's because I'm curvy. I like curves. Didn't used to be curvy. Very curvy, short and curvy. That's me. Anyhow, there's a couple different languages on here. There's stamping, there's photocopies, there's magazines, there's painted paper, there's every, printables, there's every kind of layer you can think of. And then I went in with some black Stabilo and kind of highlighted some edges, went around some of the curves, and I need to dry all that. And this is why I don't do mixed media, because it takes too long. I am a instant gratification person. I need it right now. Pretty much with a lot of things. But I'm adding a little bit more black. And I don't even know if that's going to be show up down the road, but I feel like it needs a little bit more black. So I got some journaling in foreign country photocopies. I've got black pieces from that nature catalog. I got a photocopy that was mine, but it had no ink left in the copier, so it turned all black, and it's got lines across it. Everything's on here but the kitchen sink, practically. I'm taking little pieces and joining some of these other pieces. I like that method of joining things together and having them all. To me, it works to the advantage of being a little bit more cohesive. I don't know if that's true or not because I'm not trained. So now comes some paint. And Lori Marie does this a lot. She does it with a lot of different layers a lot of times. I did it with one layer, but it's green. The green in the bottom layer of the curve just keeps shouting to me, don't worry, don't worry, don't scream yet, don't scream. I'm scraping a lot of it off. And you can still see the layers underneath, but they're not as prominent. And that will allow the texture to show through. This is me speaking untrained, so if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But it allowed the texture underneath to show through, but still kind of give you a solid background. And admittedly, I start seeing a face in here with some flipped out hair on her curves. Anyhow, love this. Love how this turned out. But now I'm like, do I want to cover it up with a focal point? I don't know. But really, really do like this. And the green was perfect in my opinion. I don't know if I could put a focal point on this. It is so messy to do this process. I don't do it very much, but I guess when I do it, I like it because I really like this. All the layers are there, but not in your face. And I really highlighted black because I was finding more black in my background paper that I pulled out of my junk drawer. But now, I don't know what to do. Here's a border from a heart. That would be, I don't think so. Here's a business card from one of my favorite stores in California. But the pink and the green don't do it for me. I pulled out a piece of paper purposely out of that stack. And now it's back in the stack. Oh, here it is. It's all these black and white pictures. Ooh, that's kind of pretty. Black and white pictures of all this seaweed on white backgrounds. That's kind of pretty, and it correlates with the black. I like this, but I don't like the blue. I think I'm going to go with that. Do I make it smaller? Okay, this edge is not torn, so this edge needs to be torn. I love this. Do I have a thing with her name on it? You would think with all these circles that I have done some of these already. No, these are still more I have to do. Good grief. Huh. All right, here's a heart. Let's write our info on it. The Queen of Mixed Media. One of the queens. This is a multi leader kingdom here. Lori Marie Jenkins, Queen of the Mixed Media. Now, I do think this, I might glue it down with the white on it and go over it in black. When I thought about these hearts, ignore my husband talking to the dog. I didn't think about covering up my names here. All right, I'm just going to glue this for right now, but I am going to have to put Mod Podge or something on it, medium, over the top. Oh, wow. That's kind of pretty, isn't it? Can you see it as much as I can see it? This is sticking up. I don't mind a little bit of it sticking up and uneven, but I don't want the white. All right, let's see here. This might be too much. Might not color this so that it doesn't interfere with the other black that's on here. Yeah, in hindsight, I wouldn't have done these because they're interfering with the pictures. I call that a success. Check. And doesn't it look great next to something totally different? Maybe. That's why I do this, because it gets my heart all aflutter. I think I could put black around here. I'm not. I'm going to stop. I don't know enough about all this. I don't want to mess this up. I'm going to leave it just like that. Love it. I do think I need a piece of, I'm going to let it dry flat. Oh, so pretty. Okay. I got a mess to clean up again. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.